Hey, how y'all doing on YouTube world? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Kind of a different video, different vibe this morning. You guys know I'm normally kind of upbeat sounding, smiling, having a good time. Just kind of in my thoughts this morning. You know, as a YouTuber, I specifically keep politics out of my repertoire to just so it's for everybody. I don't believe any kind of politics should be in any kind of entertainment, anything aimed towards children, anything should not have any kind of politics in it. Um, that being said, yesterday um, we lost a great man. Um, Charlie Kirk was a very, very good man. He did not deserve. Sorry, I think I'm getting sick, guys. Um, did not deserve what happened to him. Like him, hate him, love him. There was no reason for the violence that transpired yesterday. I have kept my political beliefs to myself on all my social media platforms, except for my personal direct family members that are on my personal Facebook, stuff like that that I don't share with YouTubers, stuff like that, that I don't share. That's my personal beliefs. I'm allowed to have those. They should not be on, in my opinion, in someone's YouTube, something like that. But I'm going to kind of break my own rule today. I am appalled. I am absolutely shaken to the core with what happened yesterday. I'm a baby of the 80s and the 90s. This wasn't the norm. What is going on nowadays? We, as a people, need to start doing better. I've never brought this up because I don't think it's, like I said, necessary, but I am a conservative. I'm a conservative basehead. I hunt, I fish, I do everything that, any man loves to do. But I'm demonized because I have conservative beliefs. I get called a racist, a bigot, all kinds of things that are completely untrue. Um, and I'm never allowed to fight and yell back and do anything like that, because then I am a racist or a bigot or this or that, and they can pin it on me and say, oh, you're this. As a conservative, I'm going to put this out there. All us Republicans, if I lose followers, I really don't care. As Americans, as conservatives, Republicans, whatever you are, we need to stand up against this violence in this country. I think the Democratic Party is evil. As I said, I've never brought up my political beliefs. But I believe 100% in my heart of hearts that the Democratic Party is evil. They are for many things that are against children, just people in general. They're not good people, in my opinion. I remember Democrats when I was younger were not what they are today. I'd say for a long time, when I was younger, I was more centrist. I was right in the middle of both. As I got older, I kind of realized that if I wanted a family and I wanted to do something with my life, a big blue state wasn't where I could do it. I made a life for myself in the Midwest. I was able to do things that I never would have been able to do in a blue state. Tell you that right now. My kids wouldn't have the education they have right now, that's for damn sure. They wouldn't have the sports programs they have right now, that's for damn sure. They wouldn't have all this extra stuff if I would have stayed in that state. And it hurts me to say that because California is beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful states in all the United States. Hands down. You have a desert, a beach, mountains. You have everything. But like I said, I'm making this video to just say, if you're a Democrat and you follow me, that's fine. I'm not going to say get off my page. But if you're a Democrat and you condoned what happened yesterday, or you feel like that was a good thing, get the fuck off my page. Excuse my language. Get the fuck gone. You're a terrible human being. You don't deserve to be here. With that said, otherwise, I love you all. Keep bassing and basing. I normally don't make these kind of videos, but this weighed on my heart really heavy to make this video. I loved what Charlie Kirk did with his life. He was a man of faith. He believed in what he said. He gave a free forum for anybody to speak their mind. Without hate, without judgment. He never bagged on anybody. All he did was state facts. So now it feels like in our society now, freedom of speech equals death. Because he never went after one group of people. He let you come up, speak whatever, and he would debate you on those with facts. That's it, just facts. What's the old saying? Facts don't care about your feelings. Your feelings have now woken up a group of conservatives that have been passive for way, way too long. I pray for our country. I hope our country heals after this. I hope that everybody bands together and sees how truly sick the Democratic Party is. They've called for violence. They've called for all these things. And then they tell us after Charlie Kirk gets shot that we need to be calm and collected. But when George Floyd died, a fentanyl overdose, not from the knee, and half the country burns. It doesn't seem right to me. We lost a great man yesterday, a husband, a father, a Christian, a man that I don't think had an evil bone in his body. He was never sexist. He was never racist. He never caused anybody harm. Literally, because freedom of speech, he gets murked. I don't think that it was because they think he was a fascist or a bigot or a racist. I think it was an aimed assassination to silence him because he was waking up college students from the brainwashing they get from these schools nowadays. I believe that in education there should be no politics. Not one bit of it. There should never be politics in a school. I don't care if it's conservative, Democrat, what it is, none. They're children, their minds are still developing. These people are coming out and brainwashing these children, taking them to drag shows, doing all kinds of twisted, evil things. In my opinion, I think our world is pretty evil nowadays. And I think, like I said before, the Conservative Party needs to wake up. As I said before, I normally don't touch anything political on any of my social medias. But right now it's time. I never wanted to make a political video on my YouTube. But what I've seen on the internet is so sickening. It hurts me to my soul. People laughing, clapping, cheering for this man being dead. But yet the Democrats are the party of tolerance. Makes you think a little bit. There's going to be some more base stuff coming, guys. I actually had a video planned for today. I was going to put it out in a couple days. I was going to recone the last sub and do a few other things. This kind of hit me hard. It kind of hit home. Like, it almost makes me feel like freedom of speech is going to get you killed nowadays. And it wasn't even hate speech. It wasn't anything. It was facts and his beliefs. So like I said, some more base videos coming. We're going to do 312s in the wife's Tahoe. It'll be done probably sometime this next month or so. Today probably ain't going to do much. I love y'all. Keep bassing and basing. Pray for this country, guys. This country's hurting. And if I lose some followers over this, I didn't need you to be following me anyways. Have a great day, guys. Peace.